Hello, once again, everyone, and welcome back. I am your hostess, Natty, and this is Nat Reviews, the series where I take a look at a random piece of media and give my thoughts on it. This week around is a song that's been blowing up lately by Lil Nas X, Old Town Road. It's quite an interesting song, and it has been one I have been thinking of taking a look at for a few weeks. So let's take a ride. Alright, so what is Old Town Road? It's a track released by Atlanta-born artist Lil Nas X. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing, by the way. It can feature no one at all, or it can feature Billy Ray Cyrus or Young Thug. Our focus will be on the solo version, but Billy will get his light later on. It is an interesting fusion of rap and country, and I mean real country and rap mixing together. Not this watered down kind that we've been getting for a while on modern country radio, and even some elements of rock as well. It all comes together for a song that I find very interesting, and thus why I had already chosen to review it before it gained its current status of #1 in America. The song began as a song by 9 Inch Nails called 34 Ghost 4, which was then left intact but was sampled by Dutch record producer Young Kaya. Sorry again if I'm mispronouncing that. Which was then purchased by Lil Nas X from Kayo's site. Kayo didn't know Lil Nas X had purchased it due to the anonymous nature of his site, until he had heard it in a meme on Instagram that included OTR. The story from here is rather inspiring. Lil Nas X was an independent artist when he made the song. He dropped out of college and pursued his music career. He is actually the first artist I have covered on here that is in fact younger than I, him being born in 1999. He was discouraged by those around him, including his parents. He moved in with his sister, spending most of his time promoting his work almost non-stop online. He felt he had been running out of options, and that is when he wrote OTR, the chorus reflecting the frustration of his parents and sister. The Old Town Road he refers to is a symbol of his success and is an inspiring story there. The song lyrically romanticizes the life of a cowboy unfulfilled by a life of hedonistic consumerism, substance abuse, and adultery. He is certainly not satisfied by his peers' indolence. He feels no need to heed their advice, a callback to the disapproving parents and sister of his and likely many others. He feels he has nowhere left to go but the open road, and thus takes off trying to find his own success. It is much more country in that nature, telling a life story than 90% of modern country music is these days. I applaud it for that. It also holds to the rap nature in a similar vein, telling the stories and hardships of life among much more. The song claims to be less serious, but at the same time is very serious. It starts off more as a joke, but the further it goes, the deeper it gets. I applaud it for having the balls to mix both country and rap, and also take it seriously as it does. I really do enjoy the vocal delivery. It matches the slow and dark nature of the song very well. The song is just under 2 minutes long and is incredibly short for what it presents us. It gives an entire life story and feels like there is many years of experience told within just under 2 mere minutes. The vocal delivery goes with the country feel very much. Same within the remix featuring Billy Ray. Billy's voice as well has clear years of experience in it, and you can hear it very clearly. Even in the original, though Lil Nas X is young, the song's story shows experience beyond his years. Usually we go and talk about the music video next, but this song is more known for its usage in memes and the major controversy, which is at the center of a major debate online. First, we will talk about the memes. The song gained significant popularity from it being the center of a meme on TikTok and the general internet of people transforming into a cowboy called the Yeehaw Challenge. You may note, but I am not exactly a meme aficionado like others are. But that's the most that I know about the meme surrounding the song. I have not even seen it online. Songs in the past gained popularity through memes, even on Vine or TikTok's predecessor, Musical.ly. So that part doesn't hold my attention so much. What does hold my attention, though, other than the song being a great hybrid and bringing together various genres that in the past have been known to clash, is its controversy. It's a controversy that just shouldn't happen in 2019. The song was yanked off the country charts, even though it was clearly more country than most of the so-called country music on the radio today, for being not country enough, which, might I say, is very clearly false. The song has many of true country's major call points, and the song is much more country, as told, than most of the modern country on the radio. Of course, that leaves the possibility of the song being removed for racial reasons. I won't be going into that factor as the internet doesn't need yet another head butting in on that fight. You can go and listen for yourself and study up on some of the history of the genre if you wish to gain a better understanding of both sides. But I do think it's fairly clear there is a divide in most of the music community. I direct you to the Rap Critic for his thoughts on the song from his podcast. You can find the link below. I think he has quite the point to be given here. Since it is related, I will also say Billy Ray Cyrus saw the controversy surrounding the song and its removal off the country charts, which is why he featured on the remix of the song. He felt Lil Nas X was doing something new and good and was being treated as an outlaw for it, which Billy experienced well himself 27 years ago with his song Achy Breaky Heart. So to give the song some solidarity, he bravely stood with Lil Nas X and contributed to the song. His verses add to the same story Lil Nas X gave on his original track, but this time delivered by Billy Ray, and you can hear in his voice how much he finds it truthful to his own life. It is a very unique song, but with all that out of the way, it's time to boil this down to our conclusions. Conclusion. What are my overall thoughts on the song? Alright, so now that we have spoken about this short song with a big history attached, let's boil it all down to a conclusion. My thoughts of the song are that it most certainly counts as both rap and country. It is a rare gem of the combination of the two genres, and it is an excellent one in the two genres. It is an excellent hybrid of the various genres and brings them together very well. It's a message in of itself that in today's society is very much needed. Though the two genres don't often get along and have often clashed over history, it's important to see the similarities and come together for the greater good, which is a quite clear metaphor to today's world. Not only is it a song that tells of a life spent in struggle, it also mixes in, just in its genres, a very important message about today's society. I think that deserves much applause. The track itself is absolutely wonderful. It is short and doesn't overstay its welcome. It's musically and lyrically great, and the vocal delivery is perfect for it. It most certainly gets an A+ from me, hands down. It has my certified approval. Do check it out for yourself if you so desire. It is a gem in modern music, and I am glad it is in its rightful place at number 1, not only in America, but throughout the world. Do I look forward to more from the artist? Well, Lil Nas X, I do wonder how they will be able to follow up this success, but I do most certainly look forward to wherever their career will take them, wishing them well on their path. They made a masterpiece of a song, one with lots of history and quite a story behind it, all wrapped into such a short song. I believe they deserve some applause for that. They even got to number 1 in many places in the world as I record this. and I once more congratulate them on that. They got to number one on their own. Sure, in America they went to number one the next week with Billy Ray's Edition, which by technicality means Billy is no longer a one-hit wonder, this song being an even bigger hit than his previous even. But I still congratulate them for their feat. They dared to do something not many others have tried before and succeeded. I give them my applause. As for Billy, congrats on no longer being a one-hit wonder. Only took 27 years. You also now have your own number one to go with your daughters. Congrats. I may not be an active fan of Billy's work, but he does make some interesting choices every now and then. This being one of them. We'll see how he deals with his newfound popularity. But for now, you both get to be a part of music history now, Billy and Lil Nas X, due to this record-breaking song. Wishing you well with your careers going forward. Alright, so we went over everything I felt I could go over about this track. There is likely more I could have talked about, but it didn't come across my mind at the time. I do believe the song is a gem and definitely one I feel others should check out if they haven't already. It's a song with quite the message and backstory that I do find impressive for a song clocking in just under 2 minutes in the solo version. Check it out if you wish, and I hope you enjoyed your little stay. Wishing you well on your travels, partner. Do let me know your own thoughts on the whole controversy and the song in general down below. But for now, this is where we part, I'm afraid. I've been Natty, and we shall see each other again. But for now, it's time we ride off. Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride until I can no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride until I can no more.